Hey, what's going on? Let's get right to it. I'm doing increase right now. For everybody watching this video only, you can get increase done for only $25 each. All right, $25 each. Now, there is a minimum of 5 that have to be done at a time. So if you have just 2 or 3, that's not going to qualify you for this, okay? But if you do still want to get it done, if you only have 2 or 3, you just got to pay the minimum of the 5, okay? So if that makes sense to you, all right, the minimum is 5. So 25 times 5, even if you have 2, you have to do that, all right? That's how this works, okay? So it's not worth the effort unless I'm doing at least 5 of them at a time, all right? So if you have any increase right now you want to get off, this is the time. I'm not going to do this forever. If you do this, you still got to follow these other rules as well. This is how you have to pay for this service. We're either going to take ZELLE or Ethereum Pay. This is the only 2 options we're taking for this $25 removal service. You got to pay through ZELLE or through Ethereum Pay. No consultation is required for this, but you have to know how many increase you need to get off of your own profile. Okay, you have to provide how many you have per credit company. I do not call them bureaus because they're not bureaus. They're not federal companies. Okay, they're just credit companies. All right, so you got to let us know how many that you have per company. So if you say you have 37, keep in mind you might have 37 per credit company if you're not looking at your whole or all 3 of the major credit companies. All right, so you provide that information. You're going to provide what institution and what is the actual date of the inquiry. So who did it, and then what's the inquiry. You got to give it to us exactly how it's on your credit report. Send it to us in an email. That email, you're going to email it to inquiry@jknowscredit.com. Inquiry, INQUIRY. I'll be saying this word. Everybody says it differently. Inquiry@jknowscredit.com. That's also going to be inside of the comments. That way you can all see that. I'm going to put the Ethereum address there as well. That same email address is the same email address you'll use to pay through ZELLE. And I'll also add in, just because it's the same address you would use for Apple Pay, you can use that for Apple Pay or for ZELLE. And then I'll put the Ethereum address there as well. So it'll be 3 options of how you can pay for this service. So no consultation will be needed. You just got to be able to watch this video and know about that particular service, because if you call about it, if you text us about it, you message about it, you're going to get it at the full price. But if you're doing it through this video, you're doing it through these particular steps, okay? So you're going to, send that payment for however many you have. You're going to send an email to inquiry@jknowscredit.com, where that, you're going to list all of your increase, okay? You're going to list all the increase you have, and you're going to list, the dates of when those increases occurred. Now, after that, we're going to need some other documents from you that we're going to need that are going to be other documents that you might want to send a certain way. We're not going to have you just send that willy-nilly and have it floating around yet. So after you make the payment, after you send us the list of what we need, then we're going to request the documents from you. That way we can get the documents and be able to get them deleted as fast as possible. We don't want them hanging around on the internet just waiting for us to get to it, okay? So we're going to let you know exactly when to send those documents, and that'll be within 3 days of you making the payment that we'll request the documents from you. That way you're not in the dark about what's going on with your profile or anything like that, okay? So that's what's going to be the service that we're going to do, just to make it where people who are watching, the J Knows Credit channel, everybody who's subscribed, you're going to get, the benefit of getting special pricing. Also, I'm doing a lot more specials on my Instagram channel, where they'll get even more specials than this right here. Hey, look, I don't know when I'm going to end this special, okay? So you might not, I might end the special tomorrow. I might end the special, I'm just not sure. So don't wait until, the special is over. We're going to get a lot of people who are going to inquire about this special. And once we get a certain amount of clients, I'm just going to cut it off, because we're just going to have too many clients to work with. And I want to make sure that we're doing an efficient job with getting these things removed, okay? So Definitely jump on this opportunity while it's here, and I look forward to helping you all get these inquiries off your credit as soon as possible. All right, thank you, and we'll see you on the next video.